Hey guys, Alex from Gamer Reaction here, and I have a treat for you today. A wonderfully delicious treat. Not the kind of treat that you would get over at your grandma's house in the form of little lemon-shaped hard candies or stuff that like she forces down. Better treat. A delicious treat. Like the perfect chocolate chip cookie type of treat. And that is a new graphics card that I have installed in my beast of a PC to make it more beastly. Now, what it is it's a new card from Galaxy. It's the MDT X5, and it's powered by the GeForce GTX 560 Ti GPU. Now that's got 1 gig of GDDR5 RAM and other special features, which we'll get to, but I'm going to tell you why it's awesome. First, however, a quick frame of reference. Before I installed this card, I had two EVGA GTX 260s SLI linked in my system, and they worked great. I could run just about anything I ever wanted to run on high or ultra, and it worked really, really well. That being said, this one card works better. Zang. Now, before we get into all the great details of the card and why it's rad, let's see what's in the box. Okay, here's all the stuff in the box. First up, you've got your HDMI to mini HDMI cable. You've got your two mini HDMI to HDMI adapters, a VGA to DVI adapter, your two power connectors to give the baby some juice, an installation disc, a driver installation disc, and then you've got installation guide, setup guide, and your registration card. And then, of course, the crown and glory, the card itself, the Galaxy MDT X5 in the flesh, the robotic flesh. There's a delicious little fan there. It's a PCI Express 16 slot. There's the back there. And then, as you can see, it's got 4 mini HDMI ports, 1 DP port, and 1 DVI port. Now, the big draw for me to the card is the acronym MDT X5. Now, the MDT stands for Multi-Display Technology, which means you can have more than one monitor from the card, and that's cool, but it's nothing terribly new. I mean, I had that at work for a while. I had the 2 monitor. Oh, sorry, what's that? Oh, the X5? Yeah, you guessed it. Times 5. You can have up to 5 displays running out of that one card. That's freaking cool. I mean, I challenge anyone to tell me it's not cool. Go ahead, I'll wait. I won't wait because you can't. It's awesome. And here's what you can do. You can have the one monitor, and that's fine. It's boring. But, I mean, you got a powerful graphics card here that can do all this extra. Like, why would you just get the one monitor? It's like getting a Ferrari and then driving the speed limit. It's boring. So you can do 2 monitors. And that's cool, because then you can be gaming on one and doing something else on the other, or extend your displays to have, you know, really high resolution gaming, and that's cool. But where it really gets awesome is when you've got 3 monitors going on, because you can have applications running on all 3 windows, or you can have one super extended display. And when I installed the card and I did the 3 monitor setup, my native display resolution became 3840 by 720. That's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it's awesome. But it's really cool because you can have you know one game extended, or you can have, like, let's say you're playing your favorite MMO. Let's say you're playing WoW or something like that. You got that going on one screen if you want, and you know you're waiting for some bullcrap to happen while you surf the internet on another screen and watch Big Trouble in Little China on your 3rd screen. If that isn't a winning combination, I don't know what is. Or play it on all 3 screens with an extended display. But it doesn't stop there, because you can do 4 monitors. You can have a ridiculously extended display and have 4 monitors lined up in a row, or you can take them and do a 2x2 formation and mount them and have a big square of excellence. I'm just saying. But there's one more. There's one more, because it's 5. You can have the 4 display thing and then one extra. It won't add to the resolution. You can't have it. You can't have 5 in a row and have it be one big, super extended display. It'll be one extra one. So you could be playing across 4 screens and then have an extra one for watching Big Trouble in Little China, or whatever it is you decided to do with that extra monitor. And that's awesome. But as far as gaming goes, I think the 3 monitor setup's going to be everyone's best bet, because it has that center and then extended, rather than the 4 monitor setup where the center is going to be in between monitors, and that's maybe for some games that works out well. Like Civilization 5, it would be fine. But for most things, I think you're going to be really good sticking with the 3 monitor setup. What I've done is I've taken that native resolution, I've gone in and custom increased it from 3840 by 720 to 5040 by 1050. That's the way to go. Excellent. Now, what's dangerous about having something as great as 3 screens is that now that I've spent the past few days playing games this way, I don't think I could ever go back to playing on just one screen. It's that cool. And most of the games I tried support 3840 by 720 resolution automatically. I didn't have to change anything, it just figured it out on its own. You know, way to go, technology. And what's nice about the super resolution gaming is that it doesn't stretch anything, it just adds more. Kind of like going from a full screen to a widescreen film. It's not new, it's just been chopped off, and now you get it back. And it's worked really well with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, enabling me to see enemies sooner, peek around corners, get a much better view of Rome. It makes the whole thing grander and more exciting. Is it necessary? Obviously not. But it does make it better. Other games I tried, Portal 2 looks great, as I imagine other FPS type games would as well. Final Fantasy XIV, disappointment that it is a very graphics intensive game and really pushed my previous cards to the limit, while the MDT X5 handles everything with ease at high and ultra settings across 3 screens. But the big whammy for me was Civilization 5, because it's been an obsession of mine for about a year, and it supports resolution all the way up to 5040 by 1050. Naturally, this meant I had to play hours and hours of Civ 5, because it's so, you don't have to scroll as much. You get a bigger picture of what's going on in your nation, which is really handy when you're at war. But all these games automatically recognize this, and I realized that I looked it up online. There's a huge number of games, more than you would think, that will support these resolutions on PC. And and like I said before, now that I have the ability to do this, I can't go back to one monitor. It almost seems like a waste of time. This is something that, if you've got the money to invest in this card and more monitors, you need to do. I mean, if you really wanna kick it up, this is a good way to go. It's a powerful card, playing with resolutions of 5,000 horizontal is really freaking awesome. Is the MDT X5 the single greatest graphics card ever to grace the planet? Of course not. Is it an excellent card? Yes. Can it do 5 displays? That's 10. Can it do 5 displays? Yes, it can. Are there other ways that you can get multi-display gaming? Of course there are. But this one makes it easy because you don't have to SLI link 2 cards together. And I'm all for convenience. And it gives great performance even off of just 1 gigabyte of RAM, which kind of shocked me. It does very well off of just 1 gig. You get great performance and really high resolution, multiple monitor gaming. And that's what you need. So it seems like a winner to me. This has been a review of the Galaxy MDT X5 graphics card, which is available now for approximately $330. I'm Alex from Gamer Reaction. We'll see you next time.